Hello, do you like stories? My name's Timothy Knapman. I'm an author. I write stories. This is one of the stories I've written. It's called Guess What I Found in Dragon Wood, and it's about a friendship between this dragon and this little boy, whose name is Benjamin. Anyway, let me see. It's written by me, as you can see, and the illustrations are by Gwen Millward. And it starts with a bit of a puzzle, because it starts with that picture. Can you see? There it is, picture of a boy and a dragon, and the words, "You'll never guess what I found the other day." And the puzzle is, who's saying it? Is it the boy or is it the dragon? I have to turn the page to find out. You'll never guess what I found the other day. Apparently, it's called a Benjamin. I didn't know what to do with it, so I took it home to show my parents. And there are my parents. So if my parents look like that, what am I? That's right, I'm a dragon. So the dragon is telling the story. Mum thought it might want to eat something. So she cooked it a delicious meal with all the ponkiest fish and the rankiest, mankiest worms. But it turned out it wasn't hungry. Look, there's the poor old Benjamin, not eating the ponky fish and the ranky-manky worms. Do you think that's because he's not hungry? Or do you think it's because they're disgusting? I think it's because they're disgusting. Can the Benjamin sleep in my room tonight, Mum? I asked. I don't know if he's ever slept in a bed before, said Mum, but he does look very tired. Look how tired the poor old Benjamin is looking. Very tired. So I gave it some pyjamas, and guess what? Its feet weren't stripy after all. These are called wellies. The next morning I took it to meet my friends. We're going to school, I said. Today we're going to learn how to sit on a volcano. The Benjamin didn't look very keen. There's a picture of the Benjamin not looking very keen. The Benjamin didn't look very keen. Perhaps there aren't any schools where it comes from. Do you think that's why he doesn't want to go to school to learn how to sit on a volcano? I'm not so sure. Anyway, look, there's the school. It's called the Dragonwood Academy, and if you look very closely, there you are, you can see the teacher, whose name is Mr. Crockface. I don't know if any of you have got teachers who look like Mr. Crockface. The moment he saw the Benjamin, Mr. Crockface said volcano sitting class was cancelled. After all, you don't come across a Benjamin every day of the week, and we were bound to learn lots from something so strange. See, look, there's all the dragons studying this strange, marvellous creature called a Benjamin. And the Benjamin was very strange. It got around without wings. It had soft, sticky out stuff on its head. Look, I wonder what that's called. Soft, sticky out stuff on its head. Where had its scales gone? Its claws were blunt. Its tail had dropped off. No wonder its roar was more like a squeak. Look, there's the dragon giving him a little touch. But it's very harsh, so the poor old Benjamin's going, ouch! And instead of breathing fire from its nostrils, it could only leak water from its eyes. Do you know what that is? Well, the dragon's learned, because he's written there. This is called a tear. It is a sad thing. You see, it turned out that the Benjamin was homesick. He told us all about the faraway magical land he came from, a land full of Benjamins. Daddy Benjamins, boy Benjamins, girl Benjamins, and mummy Benjamins. Can you imagine it? They think dragons are story stuff and make-believe. So, I said, you don't fly, you don't roar, you don't breathe fire. What do you do? I know. Looks silly, doesn't it? Apparently, it's called football. The Benjamin promised it would be fantastic, and it was. Although you're not supposed to fly in the penalty area, or eat the ball, or burn down the goalposts. So many things to remember. We had an awfully nice afternoon, but when I said it was time to go home, the Benjamin looked like he was going to leak again. You miss your mummy and your daddy, don't you? I said, and the Benjamin nodded. I'll miss you, I said, but I they knew it was time for him to go, and look, there they are, having a little hug. Besides, I really wanted to see the land of the Benjamins. I asked my friends if they'd like to come with us, but I think they were all too scared. Look at all these great big dragons, all very, very too scared to come and visit us and see our world. It's full of Benjamins. I was a bit anxious myself. I'd only ever met one Benjamin, so I didn't know how I'd cope with a whole country full of them. But the Benjamin was so happy to be going home, I couldn't help smiling. Look, you can see the Benjamin as the dragon flies him home, going, woohoo! It's an awfully long way away, far, far across the seas. But it was just as beautiful as he said it would be. Look, there's the Benjamins, home by moonlight. That is. Mind you, the Benjamins have a very funny way of saying hello. Because look here, look what's happened. Dragons turned up on the Benjamin's doorstep. There's Benjamin's mummy and daddy welcoming the Benjamin home. But look, there's all these firemen. There's a helicopter somewhere. Where's the helicopter? Oh no, the helicopter's over there. There's a helicopter. There's a fire engine. Why do you think they call out the fire engines if a dragon came and rang on the doorbell? Yes, I wonder. When I got back home, I told all my friends about the wheel boxes with wow noises and the whit-whit whirlybirds with flash lamps, because remember, the dragon doesn't know the name of anything. So what's a wheel box with wow noises? And what's a whit-whit whirlybird with flash lamps? Have a look, see if you can say what of those things is a wheel box with wow noises and a whit-whit whirlybird with flash lamps. They were very excited. Will you ever go back there? They asked. Of course, I said. There is the dragon talking to his friends, and look, he's got a football, which is a special present from the Benjamin. Of course, I said. The Benjamin wants to take me to school to meet his teacher. Or was that eat his teacher? I wasn't quite sure. Got to go now. Football practice! And are they sticking to the rules? Are they not flying in the penalty area or eating the ball or burning down the goalposts? What do you think? Have a look. Well, there's another story called Happy Birthday in Dragonwood, where Benjamin teaches them a little bit more about football. But in the meantime, there is the end of the story. That's it. And there's a picture of the Benjamin dressed up for a fancy dress party, dressed as his best friend. And that's the end of that story. Did you like it? I hope so.